What's up, peoples? What's up, fight fans? What's up, man fans? Y'all too. EJ is back. The truth is back. Let's talk about it, y'all. How y'all feel about that? Today they had the kickoff press conference for EJ and Tim Tszyu. The fighter being Australia, unfortunately, which is crazy. If I was Tim Tszyu, I would consider having it in Texas because okay, look, you have the potential of losing this fight. The fight won't generate as much revenue in Australia than it would in Texas. Do you want to have a decent purse just to fight at home, or do you want to have a really good purse if you fight in Texas? I mean, you might lose. So you want to lose with a decent purse, or do you want to lose with a really good payout? It's no brainer to me, but whatever. But I think Tim Tszyu is a perfect opponent for EJ's second go round in his career. There's no special effects from Tim Tszyu, a straight come forward fighter. No, nothing special. It should be a good fight for EJ to let us know where he actually is. If he didn't have the ring rust, it would be a stoppage. It may go to decision because of the long time he's been out. Uh, but I think EJ still has enough to get past Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu has been knocked out 3 times, and he's a shell of himself, if you ask me. Really, Jamel should have knocked him off prior to fighting Canelo. Instead of fighting Canelo, he should have ended all this Tim Tszyu hoopla, and that would have been that. But I'll tell you this about EJ. EJ, prior to the accident, he had really good fast twitch reflexes. Post accident, his fast twitch reflexes is gone. That's kind of why I had Bud in a fight they had. Bud has that fast twitch reflex. Anybody that fights EJ post accident and they have the fast twitch reflex, they'll probably win because EJ isn't that anymore. Don't get it twisted. But he still has enough to beat a lot of fighters today. I've been watching EJ since the 2012 Olympics. And after that, I wondered if he would fare well in the pros, which he did. He didn't disappoint. But post accident, man, he's a different person. I had a rear end accident 2.5 years ago. Someone rear ended me, ran into a light pole. Not that bad. Nothing comparable to what EJ went through. And my neck to this day is still jacked up. So I can't imagine what EJ's body is still going through after his accident. That accident was horrible. So for him to still fight after that, he has all the respect in the world for me because I ain't even healed from my little rinky dink accident. And he's boxing. He's actually fighting. That's crazy. That's diabolical. So I'm rooting for Earl, man. Uh, I wish the fight was here. I would have definitely been in the house. I still think he could beat a lot of these fighters today. And again, he's not what he used to be. So we'll have to just see how far he could go in this second round of this second half of his career. I'm glad he's back. He still has it. I believe so. Let's see. I don't think he could beat Fundora. That's a tall task, literally, for anybody. I don't know if EJ will be able to get through those long arms. Uh, let's see who else. Uh, I don't know if he'll be able to beat Boots. Boots has that fast twitch reflex. Anybody with the fast twitch reflex, they'll probably beat EJ. And I hate to say it, but it is what it is. Uh, Even when he speak, I cringe listening to him speak because I know how he spoke prior to the accident, and you listen to him now, it's like, oh man, you wonder, is he all right? But I'm sure this 3 year hiatus he had, he really had the opportunity to heal and get past that Crawford fight because that was bad. I didn't expect it to go that bad. I thought Bud would win, but man, I didn't think Bud would do that to him. But Bud is that dude, so it is what it is. But I think EJ will get past Tim Tszyu. If it doesn't go the full 10 rounds, I'll give it six. Six. He should be able to get Tim out of there. What y'all think? I don't know. Let me know in the comments, and I'll get back with y'all. Peace.